Geminis, this is going to be a general reading. If you like 25% off personal readings, please use code May25 on my website. There'll be prompt for a coupon code, and you can go ahead and place that when it's asked. So let's go ahead and see what you guys need to know at this current time. This is going to be for anyone with Gemini placements in their chart. So what does Gemini need to know at this current time? We have the Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so those of you that are single, independent, minding your business, I see you still maintaining that energy, self-love, self-care, self-admiration. And by staying in this vibration, you're actually going to attract someone that's on your level with the King of Swords. This is going to be someone that's an energetic match, or someone that the divine is trying to bring to you with the Ace of Pentacles here. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It can be a person being brought into your life to help you with your business. If you've been asking for a friend or someone that you can connect with, this is going to be someone that's going to be a part of your soul family sent to you. The only issue is there is a slight chance that a lot of you may decline this offer, or because you may have a guard up because of the things that you've been through, it may cause you to basically distance yourself and to miss an opportunity with someone that could essentially change your life in a positive way. I also see some traveling coming up with a select few of you. If this is not travel, you're going to be receiving some sort of communication, and you're going to have to decide what you're going to do once you get this communication in. You're going to have to make a decision about taking the offer, possibly even deciding to travel, or it's going to be someone that comes in from the past that will let you know that they missed the opportunity with you. This could have been someone that was cold-hearted, or they were hard-headed in the past. They didn't want to collaborate with you. They didn't want to do things your way. They wanted to be in that my way or the highway type of energy. They decided to take on a new path, to go and take a new start, and they're seeing how hard it is without your help. They're seeing how hard life is without you there to smooth things over, or without you there to give them feedback, to, ease their mind in certain situations. I also feel like work is going to be important. If you are unemployed, this is just you putting in more work, time, energy, and efforts into the things that will bring you finances, or the things that you desire, or essentially having hobbies and goals that are taking up a lot of your time because you're going to be hard at work. And whatever this is that you're cooking up in the lab, once it's completed, it's actually going to bring you a lot of money. So the Ace of Pentacles is something tangible from the universe, something that you can touch, which is new car, new home, new relationship, new connection, new person, new opportunities. And this is something that I feel like is well earned, because you're showing up as someone who's gone through major trials and transformations. You're unrecognizable from how you were possibly like 4 years ago. Like, you've gone through a major change. You've changed the way that you view things. You change your mindset, which is hard to do. Some of you have even changed coping mechanisms and habits that you had, and you should congratulate yourself, because with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you're now at the point of where you can reap benefits. And when you're seeing your life have more ease, more things that are available to you. In the past, when roads were blocked off, I feel like now things are becoming easier. It's becoming easier for you to believe in yourself, or for you to put yourself out there, or for you to know that you can be successful in everything that you do. You're learning to trust. That's what it is. So I have trust here at the bottom of the deck. Let me go ahead and get additional messages for what does Gemini need to know at this current time. We have the Master. We have completion, the Lovers, understanding, playfulness, inner voice, suppression, and change. Some of you are going to have a choice between staying single and possibly engaging in a relationship with someone. You're going to have to listen to your inner voice, because some of you, it will be best for you to just maintain your independence and stay where you are, because for some reason you work best alone, or when you're alone, you don't have anyone's baggage or issues dragging you down. You're going to have to make a decision about someone who's very eager to deal with you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friend that's very playful, and they're going to bring back this zest for life again, or they're going to basically bring you into opportunities and new ways to engage with others. If you were feeling very suppressed or brought down in the past, I feel like you've overcome whatever the suppression was. You did have things that you had to take care of that may not have been the most pleasant, and I feel like once you deal with those issues, if you have already, is what's going to bring this new opportunity from the universe. It's kind of like you have to sacrifice something, or you have to basically put in the work before you can get any blessings in. But you have closed out a major cycle, which means you've learned major lessons, and you're now moving into the next phase or next chapter of your life. And this chapter is actually going to be a lot easier because you've become the master. You've mastered yourself, and you've mastered things that could have brought you down last cycle. And now within this cycle, it's going to be a very ordained path because you're listening to spirit. You're listening to your intuition. So there's no way that you're going to get guided in the wrong direction, because as soon as you do, you're going to see the red flags and possibly pivot or just do a turnaround altogether. So you're having this major understanding of how things are working in your life. You also have this level of playfulness where you're open now to have new experiences. You're open to doing new things where in the past you may have been closed off, or you were unprepared or not ready. Now it's completely different because you've changed and you have good karma that you've attracted. So the universe is basically working in your favor to bring in the timeline and the cycle that you've requested. So if you know you've been good to people, you've been showing up, showing understanding, and not trying to hurt anybody else, from what I'm seeing with that yin and yang energy, that you know exactly what's coming in for you, which is going to be blessings, opportunities, new people, new friendships to gain, new places to go. And it's all about putting in work and making sure that you have that money to do what it is that you desire. So that's why that work aspect is so important, because that's where your finances and your resources are going to come in to be able to fund those experiences. So with Geminis, what do you guys need to know at this current time? What do Geminis need to know? We have the Magician, Four of Cups. What is it that you need to know at this current time? Six of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, the Fool, Justice in reverse. Okay, so if you've been praying for something in particular, those prayers are going to be answered. You're coming off as the energy of the Magician. So everything that you need for what it is that you desire is already at your disposal. You just have to find a way to use those tools to get what it is that you desire. Now, if you've been wanting to move physically, like moving houses or moving into an apartment or whatever it may be, it's going to be some time before that does happen. But it's not saying that it won't altogether. It's just saying that there's some sort of delay happening. And I also feel like if there was an injustice that happened to you in the past, where someone did you wrong, an institution did you wrong, a company screwed you over, it's all going to come back in your favor. So regardless of how much stress you've been going under, or how much of the past you've been unable to let go of, just know that those burdens, you don't have to bear them, because everything is going to work out as it should. It just may take time, but it's going to work out. I would say about 3 months before you see a real major shift. So your birthday season is definitely going to be beneficial to you. I feel like you'll be able to do something that you desire to do, but it's not until August that a real shift is going to come in. It's not until August that you really have to take a risk, or you really have to take an opportunity to even travel, or just to do something that you've never done before, and knowing that you're going to be safe either way. So whatever stress you may have, some of you have an issue with overthinking, or just being in your mind a lot, or just thinking yourself into a depression, or your thought process may just need a little bit of cleaning up to do. And think of yourself as the best person as you possibly could. So the same advice that you give a friend or a loved one or someone you care about is the same way you're supposed to be with yourself. Like, some of you have a tendency of being too harsh with yourself, or having so high expectations that when you don't meet them, you get discouraged, you get disappointed, and then you stop doing whatever it is you were trying to complete, and then your progression gets stalled. So working on not having too high of expectations is something that I feel could benefit you. Also, praying, saying mantras, having affirmations is going to be your best friend. I would say your whole life, but more specifically around the next 2 months, whatever it is that you say out loud, whatever you pray for, watch your thoughts, because you're going to see how quickly you'll be manifesting things. And it's because you've jumped into this energy of the Magician. So the same blockages you had in the past that were keeping you stuck and restricted, you've worked through them. Meaning it's going to be much easier for you to manifest the things that you want, but you'll also be manifesting those thoughts that you don't want. So please watch your thoughts, and know that anything or anybody that does you wrong, they will pay for it one way or another. We also have Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So it's important for you to kind of put time and energy into your spirituality, whatever your connection is to source, to keep investing in that. Now, if you know you're a psychic, a medium, or you have some sort of psychic intuitive abilities, it's important for you to keep investing in that as well, because that's part of who you are. It's part of like your progression. I also feel like you may have some people that are like jealous of you, people that you've rubbed shoulders with, people that you've called friend, but they're not necessarily friends with you because they're jealous of who you are. They honestly would love to see you fail. These are people that may lack common sense. And if this is in the spiritual world, it could be someone that could potentially even purposely use magic against you to try to slow you down. So if you do go through any issues or problems, or you have a hard time self-reflecting or going within, especially when things were just fine a couple days ago, it may be someone trying to mess with your mind, your progression. If this is someone that knows people that you know as well, they may be jealous of how people see you or how they feel about you, or the fact that people see you in a good light. They see you as someone that they can trust, as someone who is formidable, and in a way that brings jealousy out within them, and they start acting different. So last message for Geminis is obedience, the fledgling, and cycles. So cycles are ending, new ones are starting. Be obedient to the things that you believe in, to spiritual law, to the ones that you serve. Not that you're serving anyone, it's just that live for yourself and allow yourself to be in that energy of learning, because as a fledgling, you are now graduating to a point of where you no longer need other people, and your emotions are your best friend. So become comfortable with your emotions. Don't try to run from them, as well as honesty. Be honest, and it's going to work in your favor. That's the end of your reading. Bye.